Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, Mike Conley. Let's bring out the starting five.
So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offense?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Towns. So it's Minnesota now. Nailed from three-point land.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Murray kicks to Fox. In the corner, Herter with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And it's Towns missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Towns is double. Here's McDaniels. Hits it from three-point range.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Murray. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And the rejection by Towns. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against Phoenix. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
What a move by Gobert, closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Fox is double. In the corner, Murray with it. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Towns, a screen on Fox. Conley into the lane. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Fox passes to Sabonis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Gobert with a screen on Herter. Edwards.
Mercy, mercy me. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Kings trail by 6. Knocked away. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. And that one drops for him. Conley's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Murray, good.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Took him no time at all on that one. He has 7.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Here's a look at some of the stats for Keegan Murray.
Passing in.
The Kings trail by 9. Outside, Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns is doubled. Here's McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Back to Herter. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 11. Towns is doubled. For 3, Edwards. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Barnes passes to Fox. Gobert brings the double team. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. Timberwolves leading by 11. Towns is doubled. To the left side wing. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Murray. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Fox.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Fox against Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And the dunk by Towns.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lyles checked in for Murray. Chris Duarte comes in for Barnes. Monks checked in for Kevin Herter. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Monk with the ball, picked up by Edwards. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Over Mitchell. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Monk. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Conley's shot is off.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that play.
Duarte shot good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. He's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here is Conley. He feeds it to Towns. Misses the layup. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one spot. And that one, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Monk. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dishes to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Fox against Towns. Miles a screen on Towns. Fox is double on the wing. Monk to the inside. Vezenkov. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the dunk by Towns.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
And here's Edwards, following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Lets it fly from 18. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Fox. Conley the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Back to McDaniel. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Miles with a wide open look. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sabonis comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Harrison Barnes in for De'Aaron Fox.
The bonus now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
And, you know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Here's Herter. He has 6. Latrey. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gobert.
Call me.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Conley for 3. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Monk finds Sabonis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
The Kings trail by 12. Floats it up for Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Monk. Here's the pass to Herter. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Towns, a screen on Monk. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Minnesota leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Monk, the pass to Barnes. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Herter. Hands it from downtown. Herter's got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in. The Kings trail by 8. Mitchell with it. Conley picks him up. Barnes can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Passes to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Gobert double teamed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 20 points.
boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut back down to 8. Those are necessary points from Sabonis. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there?
I'm looking at one of the all-time great shooting pivots. Not you, Shaq, sorry. But Big Cat has controlled the game with his offense.
Yeah, you just don't see many 7. And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how that'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Fox in the backcourt with Herter to his side. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Moment here now for an injury report. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. You're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now the pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. In the corner, Herter with it. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Thunderous stuff there for Murray, showing how explosive he can be.
Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Fox has it in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Kings trail by 13. Fox, the bounce pass. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Conley, the pass to Towns. He can't hit that time. Good D by Barnes.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
The fun fans, your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert.
Show some love.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves, and that is a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Sacramento, 3 spots below.
And checking out Sacramento, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Timberwolves leading by 15. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
And Edwards with the stop.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Fox is double. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox. 14 points for Sabonis. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Back to McDaniel. Right side Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Reed. Power down with both hands.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Conley against Fox. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 15. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." He certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Towns is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Clock at 6. Now, here's Reed. He's defended by Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
The 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Kings shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Barnes left side, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 21. Here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post. Fox has got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Towns. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Outside, Sabonis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over in the corner, Edwards. That one, no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he takes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Nas Reed out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. McGee, he's jugged in for Toscano Anderson.
916 Crew Dance Team.
Goes up on the wing. Conley's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Great timing by McGee on the liftoff. Getting in the air to receive the pass at just the right time.
Conley, the pass to Reed. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's Lyles, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
The assist, De'Aaron Fox.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. At the top of the key, Gobert. Out to Edwards. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Reed, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Down low, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Fox is double. And it's McGee slamming it down.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Edwards looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
Anthony Edwards.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Okay, time now for an injury report. For an update on Karl Anthony Towns' injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Minnesota's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Murray comes in for Lions. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Brown, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley.
Gritty board and put back for Murray there. Wow.
Anderson, a screen on Fox. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. The shot, no good. The Kings trail by 13. Fox is double. Kings moving the ball around. And then Murray with the jam.
Oh, man. Keegan Murray, that is nasty.
Pass to Reed. Sabonis with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And then Monk with the dunk.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Minnesota leading by 9. Here's McLaughlin. Brown inside the line. Another miss by Minnesota.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The Timberwolves shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Fox, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situation. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
Here's McLaughlin. Anderson, a screen on Fox. Here's McLaughlin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
That free throw, no good. Barnes is checked in for Sacramento.
Taking
big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Brown. And here's the break. Can they get it? The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
McDaniels finds Towns. Offline with his three. The Kings trail by 7. Passes it to Fox. In the corner, Murray with it. Misses the three. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Gobert can't hit. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Sabonis, he's open. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Pivotal bucket from Sabonis there. This guy just continues to rise to the challenge.
Gobert can't hit. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. To the middle. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Edwards. Yep, right through the net. Edwards got 39.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown, and he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Team is in the field. Shooting for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Outside, Sabonis. Fox with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Murray. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I love young players getting a chance late in games. Don't expect Murray to waver here.
Second personal foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Your hands together for your 916 crew dance team.
26 seconds left in the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Edwards against Herter. Oh, off target. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Over Conley, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 2 now for Sacramento.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive with the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And that one falls for Conley. So he gets them both. King's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards got the game tied up here for Minnesota. Edwards got 4 3-pointers here in 9 shots. On the wing, Barnes. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Barnes outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Herter against Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Sabonis kicks to Herter. And Barnes gets double teamed. And Fox has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Fox with it. Right wing. Sabonis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Edwards against Herter. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 46 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 7. 1:31 left to play in the first overtime.
Your 916 Crew Dance Team.
Here's Fox. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Murray is screen on Conley. Fox with it. Now guarded by Towns. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fox. Outside Edwards. Money!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Edwards brings the double team. Sabonis rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gobert with a screen on Herter. Edwards drives in. Yes!
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in overtime.
Let's make some noise. We are the 6th man.
A 3 from Barnes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? You missed it at the strike. They're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And here are the Kings now. Fox from outside. From deep, Herter. It's rebounded by Towns. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Barnes outside. Carries it from outside. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Mike, when you look at how the team's been playing the last few games, are you happy with the way things are going?
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.